Alright everybody, what is going on? How you all doing? We are back with Bloodborne on the PlayStation 4. And we are exactly where we left off last time. I have not popped in and done anything different from the last time we played. We do not need to be going there. We need to be going to the Forbidden Woods. But I have not popped in and done anything different from last time. This is straight from where we left off last time. I just like to teleport to the Hunter's Dream and end it there just because it's a safe area, even though you can exit out of the game at any point and it'll still pretty much save where your character was. I just like being in the safe comfort that is the Hunter's Dream before I fully exit out of the game. And right now I should be recording more Persona 4 for you guys, but I just have not been... I wasn't really in the mood to play that today, to be completely honest. I either wanted to play this or Life is Strange, and Life is Strange just happened to take the front on that. Or, I mean, Bloodborne just happened to take the front on that, so that's what I decided to play. Oh, shit. Hiding in the foliage. Alright, there is an item over here. Alright, I'm actually... This area I'm not too excited to be doing right now. It is pretty large, and I definitely don't know where every item is in this game in general, but even more so for this area, because it is just pretty big, and I'm pretty sure there might be anyway, a portion of this forest I have not... Oh crap, you have a gun. There's a portion of this forest that I have not even explored yet. I believe there's an item over here. Twin bloodstone shards. I probably should be upgrading my weapon since we have some of those now, but... Oh, fuck! I forgot about that trap. Thank God I heard it. I heard the creak, so I was able to dodge it, but if you step on this, the little switch here covered in wood is a little switch, and it'll swing that thing, and there is another one up ahead, and they always break. Now, you would assume to go straight ahead here, but I'm gonna go this way first. There we go. Now, the thing with going this way is you can drop down and get kind of the jump on these guys, because there's quite a few of them down that way. So if you drop down right here, you can kind of get the jump on these guys. And I don't know if there's anything down that way or not. I think there is. I don't remember though. There we go. And so now, I don't know if I have any Molotovs or not. It appears I do not. Which is unfortunate. Oh, my fucking dog. Now one dog's still alive. I see you over there. There we go. I hate dogs. Now, quick sec, we're gonna go this way. Get whatever that imp was holding. I guess they were just guarding that imp. Or not guarding him, just hanging out. Hanging out with him. Alright, so now we're gonna go up. Actually, I forgot about those guys up there. We're gonna get those guys. They throw oil urns at you. Ow. There's another one. Oh, he hit me. So I want to make sure I don't get hit by fire by any of these guys now that I'm covered in oil. My game's kind of glitching out a little bit, it seems. Those guys with the shields, if you can pull it off, relatively simple enough, I would do the jump attack on them. It'll pretty much get rid of their shield. Either that or you can just regular attack them. I mean, your first attack will kind of stun them and throw their shield away. Alright, we're gonna go over this flower patch here. Oh, fuck, he hit me. Jerk. Alright. Gonna go ahead and heal a little bit. Now, I am gonna grab this. Now down there is where we need to pretty much go. I'm gonna get this item here. Beast blood pellet. Those are pretty useful. Especially against some bosses. We're gonna go down here. And we're gonna get to a little town here, a little village. Now, we are going to explore this town in its entirety, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to not go through the front gate, and you're going to want to take the little path to the left, and you're going to want to talk to this NPC. You don't really need to hear what he says, but you want the tonsil stone. Now, I'm not sure, I think I know when to use the tonsil stone. But I'm not sure if I actually... I didn't do it in my first playthrough. And I'm not entirely sure if I know what I need to do to use it. But we'll find out. Now if you go up here, there is this pathway which leads to an area that will be important later. After we beat a boss, you want to... this is here. I want to make you aware of it, but do not go through there yet. You'll want to go through there after we defeat... I believe his name is Rom. He's like a spider boss type thing. It's a fucked up boss fight. Mainly because of the spiders, but... you want to go there after you beat him. Otherwise, you could possibly have an annoying battle on your hand, and... it's a little annoying. If we go up here, there should be a clothing set up here. The white church outfit. Oh, hello. Alright, we're not even going to bother using the ladder. There are the dogs. Go ahead and use a blood vial. Alright. I thought about purchasing Dark Souls 2. Oh, fuck, one of these guys. The, Scholar of the First Sin. I thought about it, but... I don't know, we'll see what you guys think. What do you guys think about possibly recording some of that? Jerk. The Hunter Axe is really good against those guys, especially if you can get a couple charge attacks on them. And assuming you have a relatively decent leveled up weapon, which I think mine is still at +3, I think. Yeah, it's still at +3, and I'm pretty sure I can get it to 4 now if I wanted to, but I didn't honestly think about it. While I was at the Hunter's Dream. That lever pretty much brings this gate down. I'm not going to do that. I don't entirely see why anyone would want to do that unless, I guess, to funnel enemies, but either way. I didn't remember if there was an enemy in here or not, and I thought I just heard something out in the living room of my house. I don't remember what Beast Roar does. Is that something for this? It may actually be an item. Oh, okay. So, we're not going to be able to use that, because I haven't spec'd my character for that, but, you know, just good to have. At least you'll know where stuff is. Especially if you're going to be playing some New Game Plus type stuff, that'll be useful for you. I always get nervous around this place just because I think there are some instances in this Forbidden Woods area where they try to trap you. Alright, so now that we went that way, we're going to go back. And we're going to go through the front gate here. And there are two people over here. This dude is not dead. Oh, motherfucker, be gone. There we go. Get some quicksilver bullets, which aren't necessarily useful to me. I know there's a guy in here. There we go. Oh, he came out. Oh, motherfucker. Hey, get over here. Here we go. Oh, that completely missed. There we go. That jump attack, I still have problems trying to pull it off. Oh, I forgot about that. I wasn't paying enough attention. I think the item down here is also not that great. Yeah, antidote. Not particularly great at this point in the game. But if you want to find all the items, you can fall down there. I fell down there because I'm an idiot and I forgot it was there. Oh, I ran into the fire. Hey there, dude. You and your gun. Probably drop some quicksilver bullets, which I'm not entirely too concerned about. Doesn't look like there's an item in here. I'll get them anyway. If anything, just to fill up my stash back at home. There's an item in here. Beast blood pellet. Not too bad. I would always recommend keeping your beast blood pellets on your quick items here, just in case you find yourself needing some extra strength. You never really know. Now, let's see. Don't run into the fire again. Actually, wait a second. This pile of wood here... No, it's not a trap. Okay. I want to go through as many of the houses as I can. I think one of these has a shortcut, if I remember right. I don't know what the point of those are. Oh, come on. I'm trying to remember how to get into this building here. Is it on this side? I thought you could get in there. Maybe it's from up top. I don't remember. Pungent blood cocktail. Yeah, that's a shortcut. Kind of a weird shortcut. I guess it saves you a little bit of time if you're just running through here. But, I mean, it's not necessarily a... Oh, yeah, I don't want to go down there. I don't want to go that way, anyway. What I'm going to do... So I'm going to go around... Every time I go through an area in this game for the first time, I want to clear it out and then explore, try to find all the items I can. Now, you don't want to go that way. The way you want to go is down here. Because that river... Oh, motherfucker hit me! Alright, come here. Ow. That little river down there, whatever you want to call it, is... Let's just say you don't want to be in there with these guys throwing Molotovs at you. There we go. Yeah, I hear you throwing shit at me, you motherfucker, you. There we go. Killing all the dudes. And we're gonna go back and get this guy's item. It's probably a blood vial. Yep. Alright. Now is the part where we jump down. Yeah, you can see it's discolored like that because it's pretty much filled with, well, I don't know what it's filled with exactly. I'm guessing oil or something that... if a Molotov falls in there, you're gonna be not so happy. Now, this guy did fall off, and I'm gonna pick his shit up. Now we're back to these guys. We haven't seen them in a while. It's just so happens to be that I got a decent amount of like stamina and endurance that I can make quite a few swings, so those guys aren't really much of an issue. They're not too bad if you can kind of get around them. They also more or less go in a straight line. They do have an attack where they can kind of turn in the middle of it, but for the most part they do attack in a small or in a straight line, so if you can just get behind them, it's not too bad. Jerk. I really should have upgraded my weapon. I'm kind of dreading not doing that. And this is that shortcut. Like I said, it's not much of a shortcut, but you know, whatever. You get what you can get, I guess. Now these buttheads up here. Oh, I forgot about the guy with the gun. You motherfucker, you. Oh, I tried to get past him. Oh, is the guy with the gun on top of... Oh, he is, mother... There we go. Nice. I'm not gonna heal. Not particularly necessary at the moment. For right now. But wanted to check my recording program. Alright. So now, oh god, oh shit. You want to be careful here, there's a cannon. And in a lot of cases, it'll probably kill you in one hit. Unless you're careful. So I would recommend running straight to this guy. and attacking the shit out of them. Then, these guys aren't dead. And we're gonna go back and explore all these little houses or huts. This guy's in here. Oh. I'll go and heal just to... I got one back anyway. Those guys, I believe, quite often drop blood vials. In fact, I think they only drop blood vials. I could be wrong. Alright, now. We're gonna go in here. I believe... Yes. You can kinda... This is kind of a way to go around the cannon shooting at you. If you want to do that, just run in here and take that little path there. Ooh, 6 blood vials. That is pretty dandy and useful. Alright, what's it do with the gun? He's in here. Yes, you are finished, because you suck. Alright, so now... I believe there's a guy... Oh no, this is the one we were in. I want to say in one of these somewhere, dude was hiding behind the door. I can't remember exactly. I don't remember everything. Alright, now we're gonna progress forward. I have a need to search, like, everything. I believe there is a NPC coming up. That, I don't know, you may or may not want to do, depending on who you are. Now, we're gonna leave that dude alone for now. He's kind of a new enemy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop down here. We're gonna go this way. There's a douchebag over here. Douchebag is kind of my code name for everybody. Alright, blood vials. Now we're gonna climb up here. And this is pretty much the optional way to go. And first things first, we're gonna grab that. I don't remember. Oh, this is where the NPC is. Okay, I remember now, because there is an item down below that we will get. But we do got this guy over here who's just, oh, I never picked up that dude's items. Oh well. We got this dude over here munching on people.
Whoa! Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
Now, if I remember, there are a couple NPCs like this. I think I said this in one of the earlier videos where you can send survivors to safe havens. I think this guy, though, wherever you tell him, he does the opposite of what you tell him. I could be wrong. I know there's an NPC like that. I could be wrong if this is the guy, but I think this is the guy. I think he does the opposite of whatever you tell him to do. So, I mean, honestly, I know there's, like, certain things that happen. Like, I know what happens if you send him to Yusefka's clinic. I think I'm going to send him there, because I think he does the opposite of what you do. And I don't exactly remember if... I mean, I don't really care about these NPCs, where I send them. I don't really care about saving them to be honest. I know there's more you can get out of the game if you do that slightly, but I'm going to send him there.
Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Oh, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this. It's all I can offer as thanks.
Alright, dude, no problem. I'm pretty sure he does the opposite of whatever you tell him. At least I think that's him. I know there's an NPC that does that, but I don't remember if he's the one or not. Which is a pain, but anyway. Now we're going to go down here and get something pretty badass. Not really sure how much I'd use it, but maybe a lot of you would. The cannon. It is pretty much obviously a gun, and it does a lot of damage. But it also takes up more Quicksilver bullets. I believe just one shot. If you have 20 Quicksilver bullets, I believe it takes up 10 of those for one cannon blast, which is pretty ridiculous. Now, I think that's the door. I always like to get my bearings just because I'm never 100% sure, so that's where we went out. Alright, now we are going to go down. I don't think, actually, that there was a higher level to that. Now, this guy, you want to kill him quick. He's a new enemy. We may or may not see what he can do. He looks like something out of Resident Evil 5. Okay, he started to do it, but he didn't pull it off, which is a good thing because they are annoying. And for some enemies coming up and him, or his type of enemies, the antidotes would probably come in handy depending on how much you actually get hit. Now, one of these, actually, this is a shortcut, which I believe will come into fruition later. We will get to that eventually. Alright, like I said, this place is huge. Ah, there he is. That's the guy we just killed. His secondary form is like a snake. Reminds me of something out of Resident Evil 5. I hate those guys, to be honest. They do quite suck. Many forms of butt. Anyway. So we're not going to go down there. We're going to go up here. And I believe this is a shortcut. I believe a shortcut back to the beginning area. Maybe. Can't remember. We are going to grab this. I think this is the beginning area. Where the lamp is, I believe. Yes, it is. So I have a shortcut back to where the lamp is. If you feel like taking such a shortcut. Which I probably should do, because I do want to upgrade my weapon, but we'll do that later. Now we're going to proceed. I don't know. I think this is where the wide open portion of this area starts to come in. And it's ridiculous, it really is. This place is huge. So now we got these bundles of snakes. Not particularly a lot of health, but they do have poison. So if they hit you, they will try to poison you. Like so. Once they fill that meter up, you will get slow poisoning. And I don't know where this one came from. Oh, you bastard. And getting poisoned sucks. Shining coins. Oh, don't you fucking dare. I have a lot of antidotes, so I'm not particularly worried. But I hear heavy breathing. That sounds like it's coming to my right. You know what? Fuck you. I don't remember anything being over to the right, though. Madman's knowledge. Oh, God. Huh. It's weird. Alright. As far as this area goes, I'm not sure I'm going to necessarily explore everything. Because this in particular is a wide open area. And there are some items here, none of which are too terribly important to me. Or I think in general, to be honest. You do got those big cluster snakes. They do shoot poison. So you'll want to be at least some amount of careful. I'm gonna see if we can sneak up on this guy. Alright. The secondary form on the Hunter Axe may be good on these enemies. It'll make it harder for them to poison you. Again, it's all... This whole game is really preference. It's a game that lets you play how you want. And really, it can be beaten anyway. I think more of the... I don't care about going up there. If I remember right, I think he's guarding a rune. So I might go up there and whoop his ass. Getting behind those really helps. They kind of have a blind spot behind them. Gemstone, now it's... I'm not really sure why this area is like glowing blue. Kind of, I don't know. I almost want to say there's more to this area. Oh no, it's just golding cold blood. Or is this the rune? There it is. I don't remember what that one does. Increases slow poison resistance. So that would be pretty useful in this area. But as I was saying before, for the most part, the Souls games, yeah, they do have a level of difficulty to them. But once you kind of learn how to fight the enemies, once you learn the game, they're pretty easy as far as pretty much anything else goes. They're relatively easy. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot about you guys. You guys are guarding something, aren't you? I don't remember what. We'll take those. Now, what are you dudes hiding? Oh god. Oh, I'm out of stamina. There we go. Bloodstone chunk. Actually, that's good. That is good that we came over here. I forgot that even held a bloodstone chunk, but you want those. And we'll start finding a lot more of those now. Pretty much how those are used for upgrading your weapon. Pretty much how it goes is it starts out at bloodstone shards, then you need twin bloodstone shards to get past +3 on your weapon. Then after the twin bloodstone shards, you need bloodstone chunks. And once you get to this area, and later you'll be finding a lot of those, and I haven't even upgraded my weapon to the point of me needing twin bloodstone shards yet. I haven't upgraded my weapon past +3. Once you get to +3, you need twin bloodstone shards. Then I believe you can level it twice, I believe, until you need bloodstone chunks. I can't remember exactly. Now what the... I don't remember if I ever went down there. What's the deal with this area? Oh, ow, motherfucker. Let me get away. I mean, this area is just so goddamn huge. Okay, I think that area I was just looking at, you can... That motherfucker saw me. I think the area I was just looking at, you can... is where that big guy's guarding. Ah, I knew he was gonna spit something at me, the douche. I'm gonna jump down here. At least they provide a ledge for you to do that. Hey there, guy. Well, he was like that. Oh, he didn't fall. There we go. Now, I don't even remember if I ever came down here. Clockwise metamorphosis. I may have gotten that room before. Raises HP. Huh. Wonder how much it raises your HP. It's not open from this side. I don't think I ever unlocked this gate, to be honest. Well. Now, I think that big snake I saw is guarding this. I think that may be a shortcut. Oh no, he's not guarding this. So the way I got over there, you have to go. Oh, got you, bitch. That was a nice drop attack. A gemstone. I'm gonna have to update the gemstones on my weapon too. Not really sure how up to date they are. Well, hello there, spiders. I believe down there is where I need to go. Except, screw you guys. Ow. There are some pigs in this area. I think it's more to my left. Okay, good. He's going that way. And to be honest with you guys, I probably, at this point, haven't even explored a fraction of this area. I think, there's a pig. Oh, he saw me. Come on. Come get me. Come charge. Oh, fuck. I was hoping I'd get, like, a drop attack on him. He does spit poison. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Come on, give me your bacon. Alright. And I believe this is kind of the area you want to be to progress further. And I think that's the way you need to go. Possibly. Or I think the boss might have been this way. So I think this splits off in a couple sections here. Yeah, it goes that way. And I think this is a shortcut over here. No, this was not the shortcut, I don't think. This may have been just another way to get over there. Oh yeah, there are some new enemies over there. Actually, there's one behind this fucking tree. These guys. And well, I'll just say be careful of them. They're relatively easy to fight. Just be careful of what they can do. And we're not going to go that way. Don't really need to, I don't think. I think there's a shortcut around one of these ways, though. I don't think it was that way. It might have been this way. Yeah, I think this was it. I remember him. Ow. Okay. You gotta be shitting me. Take a poison or an antidote. Almost killed me. He almost killed me, and I'm would technically be classified as overpowered for this area. Like that should go to show you guys that you can really beat this game at any level. Yeah, here's a shortcut. I believe this leads us back to where we fought our very first snake guy. Yes, it does. So we're gonna go back down. Alright. Now... this probably isn't going to be a great idea for me going into the boss with a +3 weapon. It's not a particularly smart idea, I don't think. I'm gonna go down this way. So the way I believe I need to go is this way, and I think this way will lead us directly to the boss, if I remember right. We got some more of those dudes in here. Need my stamina back. Ow. They do have pretty long reach. They got those lanky arms. Those lanky arms. There we go. All for a dissipating lake, which does increase bolt defense. Which actually could be pretty useful for an optional boss that we will be doing. Alright, get my stamina back. There we go. There's another fucking pig. Fuck, no, I don't want to target him. Come on, piggy. I got a little lucky there. Alright. I'm gonna get the blood vials from the pig. Get that too. Now, I believe we are actually really close to the boss. Yeah, it's through there. that is where the boss is. And I do have a strategy that I recommend for that boss. I don't remember what's up here, though. So I want to take a gander. Oh, okay, this is that gate. Sweet. So now we have that open. That's actually a pretty good shortcut. That cuts out quite a bit of area you'd have to retrace through. Now, it's a good thing I have a decent amount of blood vials, because with my weapon at +3, I would recommend having your weapon a little over that at this point, especially considering how many... I have 35 twin bloodstone shards. That's more than enough to upgrade your weapon to the point where you don't need the twin bloodstone shards anymore, and you're going to have to start needing the bloodstone chunks. So I'm going into this with a less desirable weapon in terms of upgrades. And I'm not really sure if these guys would be weak against the bolt paper or the fire paper, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it'd be the bolt paper. So if I have to use that, we'll use that. But get into the shadow of Yharnam. Now you fight 3 of them, and what I highly recommend is trying to fight each one of them evenly, so to speak. And switch up your target. And be careful of this guy, he's a ranged jerk. He will shoot stuff at you. And if you have to... Walking onto him can really help. But... it can also get your targets mixed up. I want to get that other guy with the sword. And there's a reason why I recommend fighting them pretty much evenly, or getting their health down somewhat evenly. Ow. Use a blood vial. Yeah, targeting can really screw you over sometimes. Once you get them down low enough, that dude, the ranged dude, will start using an attack that sucks. He will like summon some snakes, and it sucks. They do a lot of damage, and they're hard to get around. So now I'm gonna attack this guy. Yes, you. I need you. Get over here. Oh, that fire. That fire. Uh-oh. Okay, he brought his snake head out. Now they're at their kind of second stage. Which, it sucks. The dude with just the sword, he gets better range. The dude has a fire sword, and the mage kind of has some better attacks. You really don't want to be in the middle of them like I was just doing. That's why, and I'm stuck. Oh, motherfucker. He has a really long, lengthy reach. Ah. God damn. I want to get this guy. I recommend getting him. Oh no. God, they already did it. he started doing that snake attack. You guys didn't see it too well from that angle. And that's it right there. It is terrible. I might die here. Alright. When they start summoning those snakes, if you get to that point, you gotta be careful. They have a long, long reach. There we go, now he's dead. And this guy, he's practically the easiest as far as getting up to him and hitting him. And there you go. Blood Rapture. I don't even remember what that does. Let's take a look. Ah, there it is. Visceral attacks restore HP, which could be really useful if you're really good at parrying and sneak attacks and stuff like that. I haven't done many of those. But if you don't play like I do, like I said, I like to be overpowered as possible. If you don't play like that, and you want to play it, I guess, how it's intended to be played, then I would recommend using that, especially since I highly recommend if you play quote-unquote how the game should be played, you should get really good at parrying. It'll help you a lot. Now, we're going to move on slightly. I believe there's a lamp up ahead. We're going to get to... Oh god, you gotta be careful with these guys. When they jump up like that, they'll do an attack that really, really sucks. One of the things I hate most about this game. And it's called Frenzy. And you've yet to see it added to me, but if you get frenzied, you want to make sure your health is above 75% or you will die. So you got to be careful with these guys. They like to do that. The only reason I didn't go to the Hunter's Dream just there is because this lamp is here. Which takes you to Bergenworth, which there is another boss battle coming up here really soon in this area. We're going to go ahead and light the lamp. And now we're going to go to the Hunter's Dream. I'm going to upgrade my weapon, update my runes and stuff that I have on my character. That'll probably end this session after beating this next upcoming boss. Alright, so I have a decent amount of blood echoes. I'm gonna pretty much spend those on... Well, actually, I may not even really spend them at all. Let's see, I want to... Actually, I don't think there's any new weapons in the store. I might have Ludwig's weapon in there. Yeah, Ludwig's Holy Blade, which a lot of people use, and in its defense is a pretty good weapon. The only thing I don't particularly like about it is you cannot put any like fire paper or bolt paper on it. You might be able to in its one-handed stage, but in its two-handed stage I don't think you can. And its charge attack takes a tad too long to charge, and it only does like a forward strike, where the Hunter Axe, he does like 2 360-degree spins, which is really helpful. So I don't... I mean, that weapon is good. Just has some quirks about it that aren't particularly good against my playstyle. But overall, it actually is a really good weapon. And we're going to strengthen my weapon. This one, it takes 3 Twin Bloodstone Shards, and I have 35. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to do it again and again. Alright. Now I upgraded it to the point where we need Bloodstone Chunks. And I only have 1 of those. But pretty much at this point, we are going to start getting more of those. And now I do want to... Now, what is physical attack plus 8.4%. Murky, okay. So I think I will do that there. And actually, physical up at full HP, we'll do that. Now I can add one of these. I might as well do that one. Now we're going to update the runes on my character a little bit. Acquire more blood echoes is what's on the first slot. Actually, that kind of raises it a decent amount, I'd say. You can kind of see it through the top there. I may go ahead and do that. And then we have communion on that one. We're probably going to keep that unless I see some really good runes here. Let's see, communion. Then lake, increases defense. I think we're probably going to keep it how it is now. Just change that one, I guess. And we are pretty good to go. So I believe Bergenworth... Is it on this one? It is. And now, the upcoming boss, Rom, the spider dude, is he's kind of a jerk. I'd probably say one of the harder boss battles in this game. He is... Well, you guys will see it. It's just a pain in the butt. And that's where you want to go, because this way... You cannot go yet. That's going to end up being a shortcut. There we go. Dude attacks quite a bit. But, this Rom, he is quite... Oh. I didn't know if that would work or not. You're not putting frenzy on me, you jackass. Alright. But Rom is, even though I haven't fought all the bosses in this game, there are, I believe, 3 optional bosses I have not fought in this game, so I can't really say anything for them. But it's... Out of all the bosses I fought, he is probably one of the more annoying bosses. He just sucks a lot. God, I hate those guys. Take your... Well, I don't know why you have bullets, but whatever. Oh, great. I don't have any Molotovs yet. I should have bought some Molotovs. Oh, great. Oh, great. He's gonna do it again. This is why I hate this enemy. This is probably really one of the stupidest enemies in the game, and I'm not dead, but... See, he's already trying to do it again. And I'm gonna die. This enemy is really, really stupid. Oh, I'm not dead. see, he's doing it again. This enemy is so stupid. Like, I don't understand why they would think this is a good idea. This enemy is just a perfect example of bad game design. That enemy is like the pinnacle, the greatest possible display of terrible game design that I don't even know why they'd put that enemy in this game. It's so stupid. Anyway, that's only one of a very short list of problems I have with this game. Overall, I really enjoy this game. I think it's quite awesome. Now, you do have that door over there. We can't go through that door. I believe it's locked anyway. Yes, it is. So there is an enemy here. That giant flower fungus-looking thing. I don't even know exactly what it is. We're gonna have to fight these dudes first, and hopefully Mr. Fungus Flower will stay over there long enough for me to... Oh god, he's gonna shoot his little fireball. Oh god, he shot two. Ah, fucker. Oh, I'm stuck on him. What I recommend for him is just getting back here and whacking at his plant butt crack. I think you're supposed to like hit the little flower on his head, but this is kind of his blind spot. You can kind of whack him in the butt. So there's no point in you trying to hit his weak spot. We could just as easily do that. It's much easier. So I don't know why you'd want to go out of your way and try to hit him in the head, unless you want to become some sort of elitist. That was a great one's wisdom. I believe it just gives you more insight. I believe. Yeah, I used to gain much insight, which is probably good considering I lost like a shit ton of mine from that one fucking enemy. Because he grabbed me, what, 3 or 4 times, and I think he sucks away 3 insight each time. I hate them. Alright. And surprisingly enough, this Forbidden Woods area plus Bergenworth isn't even the most annoying section of the game. Surprisingly enough. There's actually an area that can be quite frustrating if you don't know what you're doing. Now we're gonna go into the house. I don't really think there's really any enemies in here. There's one enemy in here that I know of, and it's a hunter type enemy. Pearl Slug, what does that do? May not even be in this. Material used to Holy Chalice, right, okay. So, we're gonna go and open this door. It's not really a shortcut, but whatever. Can I break this? Hey, you can break it. Oh, what the fuck is that? Is that like a monster fetus or something? Yeah, you got that person up there. That's a hunter. Actually, what we're gonna do... she sees me now. Uh-oh. I'm gonna do this. The hunter type enemies, I believe, should be susceptible to electricity damage, or electric damage, whatever you want to call it. And I believe the monster type ones are weak against fire. That's why I like the Hunter Axe. Either in its first form or its second form, you can put on bolt paper or fire paper. And it's awesome. And it actually lasts for a good bit. I believe the duration's the same on any weapon, but it actually lasts for quite a while. It just went away. So just having a couple of those can go a long way in a, especially in a boss fight. She was guarding the student uniform stuff. Alright, now what we're gonna do is head this way. You can read this right here. When the red moon hangs low, the line between man and beast is blurred, and when the great ones descend, a womb will be blessed with child. Alright, we're gonna go up this ladder, which I believe holds the key to the door we need to go through. There it is, the Lunarium key. That is what we need. We're gonna go all the way up, though. I believe there's an enemy up here. I don't remember... Oh, there's a chest up here. Yeah, fall down. That fall wouldn't have made him die, but would have gave me some breathing room. Empty phantasm shell. I believe that's an item I cannot use. I believe it's for arcane builds, I believe. So that's not really what my character is based around, so I can't really use that, or it doesn't really do anything for me. Alright. So now we are about to get to the other boss battle here, to Mr. Rom. Now we have this dude here, who we saw in that cutscene on the last part, or it may not have been on the last part, after beating Amelia, when we touched the skull. And dude's about as useful as a sack of potatoes. So we're killing him. It gives you eye, which I actually believe is a pretty useful one. I think I used it for a while. I think it helps you find more stuff, make additional discoveries. So I think I used it for a little bit. So now our next boss battle is down there, which means, yes, you have to jump. Now, we're going to see Rom. He's right over there. And there are a couple ways you can go about fighting him. Two ways that I would recommend. And you'll see here in a second. When you start fighting him, he will shoot some spider offspring off of him. That they do a lot of damage. They're not particularly strong, but they do a lot of damage. And I think fire paper will really help with this fight if you need it. But you can, when he shoots off his spider offspring, you can kill all of them. Because Rom himself doesn't really attack you until his third form. And even then, his attacks are very... They're not very, I guess, personal attacks. He's not going to really chase after you and try to hit you. They're more like defensive attacks. So you can either kill off his offspring and concentrate on them and then go after Rom, because he's not gonna attack you while you're killing his offspring, or you can concentrate solely on attacking him and forget his offspring. Now he will continuously keep spawning them, so if you make the battle drag on long enough, you'll have like 100 spiders chasing after you, but they're relatively easy to run around and dodge for the most part. Except Rom does have a attack, like an aerial attack, that is really, really hard to dodge and does do a lot of damage. So you'll have to concentrate on dodging the spiders and the aerial attack. Now, what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to concentrate solely on attacking him. I don't want to concentrate on his spider offspring so much. I'm a little more prepared for this battle. I have less than stellar blood vials than I'd like. I have about 16. I wish I had full blood vials, but that's whatever. But my weapon is upgraded to its highest point that I can right now anyway. So I should do a significant amount of damage to hopefully kill him pretty quick without having him spawn a butt ton of his little spider offspring. And I think I'm going to try some fire paper on him. Let's see how this goes. It may not work well. Now he does have a... There's a spider offspring. And like I said, Rom himself won't attack you. Then he'll disappear. And he'll transport somewhere else, in which case you just need to look for him. There he is. And he spawns some more. Now he's going to do an attack, which I thought was something else, but that's his, like, surrounding attack. Oh god. That's the attack you gotta dodge. It comes from the sky. It sucks. Uh-oh. God damn it, I couldn't dodge that one. I forgot my fire, or I didn't see it in time. My fire stuff ran out. So I'm going to use another one. Now he's going to start doing some, like, defensive attacks. Uh-oh. God damn it. Now he's going to start... Uh-oh. When he rolls over on his back, he's going to do that same ice attack that comes from the sky, but instead, this time it comes out of the ground. Oh god. I almost died there. I believe that ice attack's coming from the sky. It is hard to dodge. Oh, he's doing the one that comes from the ground. Oh god. I gotta get away. And I think I got him. Yes, I did. Whew. Using the strategy I just showed may make you lose more, may make you lose more blood vials. But you will, oh, there she is. Once you beat the boss, you want to look for that. I believe that's, Yharnam is her name. The Yharnam, the city, town, whatever this game takes place in, is named after this queen. Her name is Yharnam the Thumerian, I believe, and she was like the queen or something, I believe. But with my strategy that for Rom that I just used, you may use a little more blood vials, but it will probably save you some time in the boss battle itself. Alright, ritual secret broken, seek the nightmare newborn. Alright, so now, this area, you guys did not get to see this, but earlier in the game, before we fought Amelia, we had pretty much 3 sections that the game that we were able to go towards the Hemwick Channel Lane, straight ahead, or to the left was the Harnwick Channel Lane, forward was Amelia, and to the right was an area that would have led to a dead end. That's where this area is. You guys didn't see it just because there's no reason going that direction. Since beforehand I knew that. Now I believe earlier we got this tonsil stone, which I believe is in this. Maybe it's not here. There it is, tonsil stone. Now I don't know. I think this is where I can use it. I believe if you have this stone and you get captured by this guy, he takes you somewhere. I can't exactly remember. Now these guys that you see, here we go, he's reaching for me now. These guys have always been here. I need you to grab me. These guys have always been here, but they were invisible.
Oh, amygdala. Oh, amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
Now that cutscene I've actually never seen before. And Amygdala is actually an optional boss who I did fight. And oh, okay. He teleports you to this building. That actually makes sense. Actually, because pretty much from this building is how you get to his area where he's at. And he's a complete optional boss. I've never seen that cutscene before, so that was actually pretty cool. But we can actually go back, because we're going to get to this building anyway. To be honest with you, we're going to get to this building. We don't really need to be here yet. So yeah, we really don't need to be here yet, so we can go to the Hunter's Dream. Then what we're going to do is we want to get back to the area we were just at before we got teleported. Because there's also a... Oh, doll sad. And I believe the lecture building is in this tombstone that you can go to now. But we're going to get there eventually. I've been through all that area. Not that one. I'm going to go to... actually, I'm going to want to go to the Cathedral Ward. And I've been to that area before. I've fought Amygdala. He's an optional boss. Kind of a douchebag, actually. He's a semi-difficult boss, too, because he's a big boss, so, like I always say, I would recommend kind of standing underneath his crotch. But for him, it doesn't really work because he has lengthy arms, and he does some kind of attacks that go all around his body and reach towards the ground and can hit you. So they're he's a little annoying. So I recommend being as ready for him as you possibly can be. Now, if you guys remember that NPC that we talked to earlier, he's not here, and I did send him, or wait, no, I sent him to Yusefka's clinic. Never mind. So maybe he wasn't the one that does the opposite of what you say. Because he's not here. So maybe he did go to Yusefka's clinic. In which case I feel really bad for that fucker, and you guys will probably find out next recording session. But what I'm going to want to do is now, as you guys can see, there's another Amygdala up there. These guys have always been here. You guys will remember there's this body over here. He had some armor on him. And if you stayed close to him too long, Amygdala would have grabbed you and he would have transported you. But you wouldn't have been able to see him before now because he would have been invisible. And I believe they're only visible now because, like, the moon, like this is, I forget what they called it, the vile blood moon, is that what it's called? is out, so you can actually see them now. I believe that's the only reason you can actually see them. And there's several of them around, just hanging on the buildings. I don't know if there's any more in this particular spot. But we're just gonna run ahead here. We're gonna go back to where we were at before we got teleported. You can see up here, this is where, what I was talking about before, that way to the Harmonic Channel Lane, Amelia, and this is the direction we never went. Because it leads to a dead end up until you beat Rom. Once you beat Rom, then you can really start going this way. We're gonna drop down here. I don't know if there's anything on that roof or not. Oh, there's a hunter here. I believe there's a couple of them actually. Fuck, I forgot about these guys. There we go, got the visceral. Yeah, and he's dead. These hunters are annoying enemies. This one has a weapon that's really annoying, so hopefully we can get him too. I didn't get the visceral, but he's more or less dead. And they always drop something. Bolt paper. Not bad. And I believe all the NPCs are just going to start yelling now. No response. Okay, never mind. And there's another door over here I can knock on. No response. Alrighty. So we're gonna head down. Look at that moon. Oh yeah, the imp. Bloodstone shard, I don't need those anymore. Thanks for nothing. Alright, so we want to go down here. Now what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to run through this area because there are two of those guys. And they're just annoying. They have a long, long reach. Oh, there are two imps there. They can probably come in here too. Lead elixir. I don't want to fight them though. There's the amygdala dude again, hanging up there. There should be a lamp. Oh, fuck. This area. Now, like I said, this, when I said earlier the area we were in is not the most annoying, this is the area that is. Because enemies will respawn here. And you gotta kill the bell chimer, or whatever you want to call them. Bell maiden, I think is what they're called. I can't remember. But there should be a lamp. Ah, here it is. And the bell chimers will keep the enemies. If you kill them, it'll stop the enemies from respawning. And you guys probably saw that the enemies are red. That means they're a little bit stronger. And there's like, and you can see there's an amygdala over there, one over there, and I believe there's a third one. There's a third one somewhere. Ah, there he is. See him in the distance over there. But now we got this lamp here. And this is where I'm going to end this video. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying Bloodborne. We are getting to the meat and potatoes. As you guys can see, he respawned over there. But we are getting to the meat and potatoes of the ending of the story of the game anyway. We're getting pretty close to the ending of the story part. But we still actually got a lot to do. There's a lot of side stuff to do. We got two side areas to do that have 3 optional bosses that I have not done. Those 2 areas are going to be completely blind. And when we start the next session, there is an area, I showed you guys that shortcut that or not shortcut, but that area we skipped completely by the village where the dogs were, that I said we're going to come back to once we defeat Rom. That's probably where we're going to start the video off next time, so I can show you guys that. That actually leads you to an area that gets you an item to go to another area, one of the areas that I have not been to, so it'll be pretty interesting to go there. I'm excited to do that place for you, because I've never been there. It'll be completely blind. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you all are enjoying Bloodborne. Thank you all so much for the love and support you've left on all the previous videos, and not just on Bloodborne, but on the channel as well. I can't thank you all enough. It's been a fantastic year. 2015 has been awesome. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. I am out.